Tiny Parisian apartment decor. Small spaces, big Parisian personality. In today's episode, we step into the enchanting world of tiny Parisian apartment decor. Small spaces, big Parisian personality. Imagine the beauty of Paris, its graceful charm, soft colors, and effortless sophistication, woven delicately into every corner of a small home. From a romantic bedroom filled with gentle textures to a kitchen that feels both classic and cozy, each space whispers quiet luxury. You'll discover how the smallest apartment can radiate grand Parisian spirit through thoughtful details, vintage touches, and the poetry of light. Step inside and feel the graceful calm of a Parisian entryway. Even the smallest foyer becomes a moment of beauty, with a vintage mirror framed in gold, a narrow marble console, and a vase of soft pink tulips. Hooks of brass hold delicate scarves and woven bags, creating a lived-in charm that feels both practical and refined. The scent of lavender fills the air, welcoming guests with timeless poise. It's proof that elegance doesn't need space. It needs intention, balance, and a touch of Parisian soul. The living room becomes the heart of Parisian charm, a space that whispers warmth and quiet luxury. A tufted velvet sofa, petite yet indulgent, sits beneath soft, sheer curtains that let in a golden afternoon glow. A gallery wall of vintage prints tells stories of art and travel, while a single crystal chandelier scatters light like poetry. Layers of linen and a faded rug underfoot create an inviting sense of comfort. In true Parisian style, every piece feels collected, personal, and endlessly chic. A small bistro table by the window transforms dining into an art form. Iron-legged chairs, mismatched yet intentional, surround a setting of simple white porcelain and linen napkins. A bottle of wine, a candle, and a vase of fresh blooms evoke the essence of a Parisian evening. The magic lies in imperfection, the worn tabletop, the soft flicker of candlelight, and the effortless blend of beauty and function. Even in the smallest dining corner, French style thrives in authenticity and grace. Parisian kitchens are cozy masterpieces where charm meets clever function. Open shelves lined with vintage dishes and copper pans replace bulky cabinets, making space feel light and inviting. White subway tiles glisten softly against natural wood countertops. A single espresso machine and a vase of rosemary bring life and aroma to mornings. Every detail, from woven baskets to checkered dish towels, feels lived in and loved. This tiny kitchen isn't about perfection, it's about savoring every beautiful, flavorful moment. The Parisian bedroom is a retreat of quiet grace. Crisp white linens, soft as clouds, pair beautifully with an antique headboard and lace-trimmed pillows. A delicate wall sconce casts a romantic glow at night, while a stack of favorite books rests gently on a gilded bedside table. Light curtains dance with the breeze from an open window, carrying in the sounds of the city below. Here, elegance meets comfort, a perfect reflection of effortless Parisian living in its most intimate form. Even the smallest bathroom becomes a Parisian haven with thoughtful touches. A clawfoot tub gleams beneath a crystal chandelier, while marble tiles add cool sophistication. Perfume bottles, bath salts, and delicate hand soaps line a petite tray near the sink. A vintage stool holds folded towels, and a linen robe drapes casually over the door. Every moment feels indulgent, turning daily routines into rituals of beauty. Parisian style reminds us that true luxury is found in the details, not in the size of the room. Tucked beneath a window or beside a bookcase, a Parisian-style workspace blends elegance with purpose. A slim wooden desk, an antique lamp, and a single-framed sketch create an atmosphere of creativity and calm. A cup of café au lait sits nearby as ideas take shape. The space feels collected over time, with notebooks and art prints adding personality. Parisian design turns even the tiniest corner into a place where inspiration feels endless and style feels natural. A narrow hallway becomes a charming gallery in a Parisian home. Small framed prints line the walls in a curated mix of sketches, photographs, and vintage finds. A slim console holds candles, fresh flowers, and a ceramic dish for keys. Soft lighting and neutral tones expand the space visually, while herringbone floors lead the eye gracefully forward. It's a gentle reminder that every passage, no matter how small, can hold poetry, beauty, and personality when touched by Parisian flair. A tiny Parisian balcony becomes a slice of heaven above the city. A bistro chair, a small table, and a pot of lavender set the scene for morning coffee or sunset wine. Wrought iron railings frame the view, and fairy lights add a dreamy glow after dusk. Cushions in muted tones invite quiet reflection, while climbing ivy softens the stone. It's proof that beauty thrives in simplicity, and that a few intentional touches can transform even the smallest outdoor corner into pure Parisian romance. A Parisian wardrobe is never about abundance, it's about elegance. Linen dresses, silk blouses, and well-tailored trousers hang neatly on wooden hangers. A single perfume bottle and a pair of pearl earrings rest atop a tray, adding a touch of quiet glamour. Light filters through the curtains, illuminating textures and tones that tell stories of timeless taste. The closet feels less like storage and more like an intimate reflection of style, sophisticated, personal, and perfectly curated. In one quiet corner, a Parisian reading nook invites you to slow down. A plush armchair draped in a soft throw, a brass lamp, and a small stack of well-loved books create an atmosphere of pure serenity. A candle flickers nearby, and a cup of tea steams gently beside it. The world feels calm here, simple, elegant, and beautifully unhurried. Parisian charm thrives in moments like this, where comfort meets timeless grace in the most delightful way. Parisian shelves tell stories through texture and tone. Stacks of white ceramics, a collection of antique glass bottles, and baskets filled with herbs create a cozy rhythm. Copper utensils catch the morning light, while a handwritten recipe leans casually against the wall. This is a kitchen designed for both beauty and function, a lived-in masterpiece where every detail feels intentional yet effortless. In true Parisian spirit, the shelves don't just store, they express art, warmth, and everyday elegance. A Parisian window is more than an opening, it's a stage for light, texture, and imagination. Soft linen curtains drift in the breeze, revealing glimpses of rooftops and blue skies. A small ledge holds a vase of ranunculus and an open book left mid-read. The sunlight plays gently across the room, bringing warmth and life to every corner. This simple yet stunning vignette captures the poetic beauty of Parisian decor, romantic, natural, and quietly enchanting. As the sun sets, the room transforms under candlelight. Flickering flames dance against gilded mirrors and soft fabrics, creating a dreamy, nostalgic glow. A record plays faintly in the background, filling the air with a sense of calm. The evening feels effortlessly chic, unrushed, serene, and deeply personal. Parisian decor teaches us that ambience matters more than space. It's not about grandeur, it's about creating an atmosphere that feels timeless and tender. Parisian design thrives on contrast. Rough linen meets smooth marble, matte walls complement glossy frames. A velvet cushion on a rattan chair, a wool throw beside silk curtains, each element adds visual poetry. This delicate interplay of textures creates a space that feels both sophisticated and lived in. Even in the smallest apartment, tactile beauty brings depth, warmth, and undeniable Parisian allure. It's not perfection, it's personality that defines the charm. Blending old and new is the secret to timeless French interiors. A mid-century lamp sits gracefully beside an antique armoire, while modern art hangs above a classic fireplace. The space feels harmonious, layered, and personal. Parisian style celebrates individuality. Each piece tells a story, yet together they whisper elegance. This thoughtful mix gives the apartment its unique soul, confident, graceful, and utterly chic. Mirrors are the Parisian secret to expanding space and capturing light. A large vintage mirror leans casually against the wall, reflecting chandeliers and window views. Soft daylight dances across polished surfaces, making the room feel open and alive. The balance of brightness and shadow adds depth and intrigue. Parisian interiors aren't about perfection, they're about atmosphere, and the play of light is where that poetry begins. Breakfast becomes a ritual of beauty in a Parisian kitchen corner. A woven placemat, a croissant on a porcelain plate, and a small bouquet of wildflowers create quiet elegance. The simplicity feels intentional. Everything has purpose. Nothing feels forced. This small moment captures the heart of French living, appreciating life's gentle rhythms, savoring stillness, and surrounding oneself with everyday beauty. Even in a tiny kitchen, Parisian grace feels infinite. Morning sunlight filters through gauzy curtains, casting a golden hue across the room. The scent of fresh coffee fills the air as the city awakens outside. A linen robe, bare feet on a soft rug, and the distant hum of Paris create an atmosphere of cozy romance. This is the Parisian way, finding joy in simple mornings, beauty in the ordinary, and peace in small spaces. The magic of the moment defines the space, not the size.